Google Ads research can get overwhelming quickly, because if you go online and you search Google Ads research, you're going to find so many different ways of doing it. And ultimately, I think we get confused about Google Ads research because we kind of forget the objective. And the objective of Google Ads research is to find potential positive keywords and negative keywords that you want to add or exclude from your campaigns, so that way you can show up for the right kind of things and not show up for the wrong kind of things. Hey guys, Silvio Perez from AdConversion, and in today's video, I want to show you some very simple and tactical ways you can do keyword research, so that way you spend less time in overwhelm and more time launching profitable Google ad campaigns. With that being said, I want to preface this video by saying even with the most comprehensive keyword research possible, I mean, you're using every tactic known and you're using everything possible to find all the potential positive and negative keywords that you want to add and exclude, you're still not going to find everything. And the reality is you can spend all the time in the world doing keyword research, but the only real way you're going to find out what's working and what's not working and the potential positive and negative keywords that people are actually using is launching your campaigns. So I want to show you these tactics, but I want you to keep in the back of your mind, do not overthink this. Just one of these tactics, one of these strategies is enough to just get started and move the boat forward, get your campaigns launched so you can get that real feedback. Tactic number one in performing Google Ads keyword research is your experience or your client's experience. You already know what your product and service is, so the first place you can start is just asking yourself, what are the dream keywords that if you could show up for, you'd want to? So for your product or service, what are those dream keywords? And if in the case that you're doing this on behalf of a client, you're a marketer, you're an agency, whatever it might be, ask your client, what are the dream keywords that you want to show up for? Because 9 times out of 10, you know your business better than most, so you can already understand how your customers are going to search. Another good one too is instead of yourself asking yourself what your dream keywords would be, is ask your friends and family. Tell them, hey, if you were to go to Google and search for my product or service, what would you type in? That's a great way to get started, using your experience and the experience of others to find out ways that they would search for your product or service to kind of find those things that you might not have thought of on your own. The second tactic is the Google Ads Keyword Planner. If there was just one tactic I ask you to take away from this video, and the absolute essential of all of them that you need to use, is the Google Ads Keyword Planner. With just the Google Ads Keyword Planner alone, you'll have more than enough information to just get started, to find those positive keywords that you want to bid on and those negative keywords that you want to exclude. Now, if in the case you're not familiar with what the Google Ads Keyword Planner is, it's a free tool that Google provides. All you have to do is create a free Google Ads account, and then you can access the Google Ads Keyword Planner. And in the Google Ads Keyword Planner, you'll be able to search any one of the keywords that you're thinking of bidding on for your product or service, and you can get estimates on cost for those different keywords. So when you're putting together your budget, you can reference the Google Ads Keyword Planner to find those estimated costs. You can find out how much search volume is for those keywords. So the Google Ads Keyword Planner is going to give you a really good understanding on the difference between what you think people are searching when it comes to your product or service and what they're actually searching, because in the Keyword Planner, Google is aggregating all the search data that people are actually searching in relation to the keyword that you put into the search bar. So you can find out all the different types of searches people are making, the estimated cost, and the search volume associated with those different keywords. To access the Keyword Planner, you're going to go to Tools and Settings, and then from here, you're going to click on Keyword Planner under Planning, and then it's going to open it up. And the Keyword Planner can look a little crazy at first, and it can get a little bit overwhelming if this is your first time using it. But all I want you to focus on is just discovering new potential keyword ideas, whether they be positive keywords or negative keywords. So then once it opens up, you're going to click on Discover New Keywords right here. And then type in one of the keywords that you'd like to show up for. So type in one of the services that you want to promote with your Google Ads campaigns. So let's say, for example, you are a personal injury attorney. So let's just search personal injury attorney, and I'm going to click Get Results. And then from here, it's going to open up the Keyword Planner. And there's a lot of different ways you can use the Keyword Planner too, like kind of going back to that last page. You can also search by websites too, so you can put in your website there and it can give you different ideas. But the main thing here is you're looking for different keyword ideas that people search to find your product or service that you want to promote with your campaigns. So let's say I'm a personal injury attorney.
As you can see, it's really expensive for personal injury attorney, $183 a click. Now, the thing I want you to pay attention to here on the keyword planner page is I want you to pay attention to locations, languages, and you can leave search networks to Google, and you can leave the time frame last 12 months. Those I usually never touch. The only ones I usually change are locations and languages. So if you're a local business, you can go ahead and change locations here. You just click on this pencil, and you can delete US, and then you can change it to whatever state you're in, or if you want to do it, so like let's say you are in Miami, you can do it by city. You could even do it by zip code. You can get really specific. Now, if you run into the trouble if you search by, like, let's say city for a local business and you don't have a lot of keyword ideas, I usually like to expand it to a nationwide level, so like the US, and that'll just give you more ideas and things of what people are searching to find your product or service. So here in the keyword planner, this is going to give you a lot of ideas in terms of what people are searching, how often they're searching it. You can see here in this column, you have average monthly searches, and then you can see here you have estimated cost per clicks for these keywords. So you have here the top of page bid low range. So that's the minimum that Google is estimating you need to spend per click in order to show up for this keyword. And then you have the top of page high bid, which is the maximum Google recommends that you're going to need to pay in order to show up on the search results page. I usually always base my estimates on the top of page bid. I rather be safe than sorry. So I always like to take it's better to be prepared than unprepared approach. So I'm an optimistic person, but I'd rather be, safe than sorry. So I always do my estimates on the top of page bid, the high range. I never do it on the low range. And this is just an estimate. Just because it says $183 doesn't mean you're going to spend $183 per click if you want to show up for this keyword personal injury attorney. It might be less and it might be more. So you really want to take this number with a grain of salt, but it's a good way to just kind of get started when you're putting together your budget. Now, with that being said, using the Google Keyword Planner, just go through here and look for all these different potential keywords that you want to bid on, and also potential negative keywords that you'd want to block from your campaign. If you're Excel savvy and you're used to using Excel, you could also download the keyword ideas into an Excel file, and then you can view all the data from an Excel file as well. I usually like to use Excel just because I'm comfortable with it. Learning Excel, by the way, if you're a marketer and this is something you do for clients, learning Excel is a huge skill set that will serve you greatly as a marketer. But as a business owner, at the very minimum, you can keep it really simple. Don't overcomplicate this. Find keywords you like. You can literally just copy it, put it into a Microsoft Word document, and paste, here are my positive keywords, here are my negative keywords. Or what you can do is you can just select them. So if you click select, like let's say I want to show up for this keyword, I want to show up for this keyword, for example. Right here in the Google Keyword Planner, you can click Add to Plan and then click Add to Existing Campaign. I don't have any campaigns in this account, but you would select the campaign you want to add it to. And then from here, you can click on the ad group specifically that you want to add it to. And you can even set the match type for that keyword as well. So you can do everything in here in the Keyword Planner and instantly port it into your Google Ads account. So this is the Google Ads Keyword Planner, and honestly, this one tool is, of all the tools and all the tactics, if you had to choose one thing, this is the one thing that you really only need to get started, is the Google Keyword Planner. Because with the Google Keyword Planner, you can get access to tons and tons of different potential positive keywords that you can bid on and negative keywords that you want to exclude.
Now that you have a solid understanding of the Keyword Planner, let's get into tactic number 3 you can use when performing Google Ads research, and that is suggested search.
Here's an example of what suggested search looks like. To get started, just go to google.com, and suggested search is all those different recommendations that Google pops up based on the keyword you put into the search bar. So going back to the example of personal injury attorney, I'm going to type that in here. You see all these different recommendations here. These are different suggested searches. So I'm going to put personal injury attorney, and you can see here, personal injury attorney, attorney near me, Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Fresno, Pompano. So this is all different potential keyword ideas for you that you can bid on as a positive keyword or that you can exclude as a negative keyword. I'm going to click enter, and we're going to get more suggested searches as well. If I scroll all the way down here, you can see here on the bottom, searches related to personal injury attorney. These are another way for you to find those potential keywords, positive and negative, that you can add or exclude to your campaigns. So suggested search is a nice way for you to get some ideas in terms of more keywords that you could bid on, and or more keywords that you can exclude as well.
Tactic number 4 you can use when performing Google Ads keyword research is answerthepublic.com. And answerthepublic.com is suggested search, but on steroids.
In order to get started with Answer the Public, you're going to go to answerthepublic.com and you're going to get directed to this page where you're going to see this guy here just staring at you. And that's when you know you're in the right spot. And just to kind of recap, Answer the Public, it is suggested search on steroids. So Answer the Public puts together all the different things people are searching around your keyword and the different questions they're asking, so you can essentially answer them. So this gives you a really, really good understanding on what people are looking for when it comes to your keyword and what they're searching. So it gives you a lot of good ideas. Now, the only drawback to this is with Answer the Public, if you want full access to be able to change the region and to get unlimited searches, you do have to upgrade and pay for that. But just with doing the the free option of just getting a limited amount of searches before they ask you to upgrade, you should be more than fine. So to get started, just go here to the search bar, type in your keyword that you want to bid on related to your service. I'm going to go back to that personal injury attorney example, and I'm going to click Get Questions. So we're going to see what are the questions people are asking in relation to our keyword. And now it's going to populate. And then from here, let's just go ahead and scroll down. And it's going to show you so much data in regards to the keyword that you enter. So you can see the data differently. You can have it in this visualization, and it'll break it down on the different ways people are asking these questions, like how, are, will, can, who, where, etc. And you can kind of visualize it here. Or you can just click data up here, and it'll break it down into each little section. So you can see, are personal injury lawyers worth it? So these are all different questions people are asking in regards to your keyword. So this is a great market research tool. And you can see here, do personal injury lawyers work on contingency? How do personal injury attorneys get paid? So these are all different questions people are asking in regards to this keyword. And you can scroll down, and it'll really give you a lot of different keyword ideas that you might want to bid on, or that you might want to exclude. So like if I'm a personal injury attorney, this is something I want to exclude right here. How do personal injury attorneys get paid? I don't want to show up for that. I want to show up for when people actually need my service. And you can just look through here, and you can get a lot of ideas in terms of positive and negative keywords. They'll even break it down here by prepositions, and you can see here, you can again either visualize it or just click data. You can see can, for, is, and it just gives you so many different keyword ideas. You have your comparisons, so and, like, or, versus. These are, and it has it even broken down by alphabetical, so you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, etc., etc. So you can literally go through here and just, again, keep it real simple. Copy and paste into a Microsoft Word doc all your positive keyword ideas and then all the negative keyword ideas you get from this. So that way you can put it later and organize it into the right ad groups. And you have just tons and tons of keyword ideas here. So this is a great resource for you to check out, answerthepublic.com. You can also download all this information into a CSV. Again, if you're Excel savvy. If not, just keep it real simple. Copy, paste that into a Word doc, organize it, and then put them into the right ad groups, and you'll be good to go.
The 5th and final tactic you can use when performing Google Ads keyword research actually involves spying on the competition using a paid spy tool. Now, there's a lot of different paid spy tools out there, but in this video, I want to talk about the one that I personally love to use the most, and that's Spyfu.
In order to get started with Spyfu, you're going to go to spyfu.com, and you're going to get directed to this page. And in this search bar, we can search our competitors to get different potential keyword ideas of things that we possibly have missed on positive and negative keywords ideas. And Spyfu is an amazing resource in terms of keyword research because you can see what your competitors are already doing. So if you're just starting out, you haven't ran campaigns before, instead of you trying to figure everything out and starting from scratch, if you can just kind of spy in on your competition and see, hey, what keywords are they running on ads on, and which ones have they been running for the longest, and what kind of ads are they writing that they've been serving the longest. This is going to give you a really good understanding on what's working for your competition, and again, potential positive and negative keyword ideas that you might want to add or exclude from your campaigns. Now to get started, go to Spyfu and just type in the website of one of your competitors. So let's say Nike, just for an example, I'll search Nike.com. So we can get the inside scoop on what Nike is doing in terms of their paid search. So you can see here, it's going to give you an overview. So Spyfu also gives you a lot of SEO information as well. But for the sake of this video, we're going to focus on paid search. So we're going to see here, according to Spyfu, Nike is spending an estimated monthly AdWords budget of $273,000. So they are spending some money. And they're bidding on an estimated 18,000 keywords, and they're getting about 932,000 monthly PPC clicks. So to get started, to kind of look in on these keywords, we're going to click on paid keywords right here. Or you can go to the PPC research tab right here, and you can just kind of drop down to PPC keywords. And we're going to see here all the different keyword ideas that Nike is bidding on. Now, the drawback with Spyfu is if you want to get access to all the keyword ideas and all the different ads that they're running, you do have to upgrade. It is a paid tool, just like Answer the Public, if you want to get exclusive access. I highly recommend doing it even for just 1 month to get a really good detailed understanding on what your competitors are up to, and then you can cancel your subscription. But there are a lot of spy tools out there, but Spyfu is the one that I like personally because it's just really easy to use. But you'll see here in the PPC keywords tab, you're going to see all the different keywords that Nike's bidding on, their estimated cost per click, monthly searches, etc. But really what you want to look for, again, is just look through this keyword list, keep it real simple. Is there anything that Nike's bidding on if they're your competition? Or going back to that personal injury attorney, is there any keywords that your personal injury competition is bidding on that you want to go ahead and take that keyword and bid on it yourself? Or maybe they have some keywords here that you're like, okay, that's really not good for me, that you want to block and add them as a negative. The other thing as well is when you're using Spyfu, you want to sort by total ads here. So if they have a lot of total ads on a certain keyword, then you know that keyword is working from them because they're running a lot of ads behind that keyword. So you want to sort by total ads, and that'll show you which are their top keywords that they've been running ads on the longest. The other thing as well is if you want to see the actual ads that they're running for these keywords, just go ahead and click on ad history. And this is going to show you what ads your competition is running. So from an ad creation standpoint, you can get the edge this way as well with Spyfu. It's really cool. So once this loads, it's going to show me different ads that Nike is running for these different keywords. So even when it comes to creating the ads, you don't have to start from scratch with a spy tool like this. You can see what the competition is up to. You can see, oh, they've been running this ad the most. So can I recreate this ad in a similar way that makes sense for my business and kind of, you know, takes the good from their ad. So you can see here for Nike, the keyword, this ad is the one that they've been running the longest. So Spyfu is a great tool for finding potential positive and negative keywords and ad ideas that you might want to bid on or not bid on for your business.
That is it from this video. Just a quick recap. Don't overthink this. If you have to choose one tactic to just get started, use the Google Keyword Planner. Find those positive keywords, find those negative keywords, and get your campaigns launched as soon as possible so you can start getting real feedback and you can check your search terms report and start adding additional positive keywords and excluding additional negative keywords. You can always use additional tactics later on to expand your account, to add more keywords, and to find more negative keywords. This is an iterative process, and as your account grows and builds, you will continue to add and exclude more and more keywords. I hope you got tremendous value from this video. If you did, if you can like the video, that'll help me out a ton. And if you like content like this on Google Advertising, if you want to subscribe to the channel to be notified of weekly uploads, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification icon. And if you want to learn how to launch profitable, successful Google ad campaigns, feel free to check out my 7-step checklist for launching successful Google ad campaigns. It's coming out soon. You can find that in the description box down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.